Hi guys, PSP Gamer back again. I know it's been a while since I did another video, but so much has been going on recently I just haven't had the time to pick up the camera. Not going to get into what's happened, but a lot has happened recently, and I just thought, well, I've got a bit of time on my hands now, so I'll pick up the camera and make a review. Recently I went to see a new movie. It's called Pilgrim versus the World, and then saw it on release day, which was the last Wednesday gone, the 25th of August. Fantastic movie, really good, really enjoyed it, love to see it again. But I found out about the movie because of the game, which I saw advertised at E3, and I loved the art style of it, the 16-bit style, and I thought, oh, I've got to have it. And with the soundtrack, which I'll get onto in a minute, as good as by one of my favourite bands, Anna Managuchi, I mean, I couldn't pass it up, so I thought I'd do a review. I finally got myself a new Xbox, about time. I've gone through, this is my 4th Xbox now. Finally got a nice slim one, so hopefully this one won't be so, at least this one will last for a while, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get on to the review. Now, this is definitely a game that's a throwback to all of the old 16-bit games, like the Super Nintendo games, the Mega Drive games, and all that, all the old 16-bit games, and it's absolutely brilliant how they've put this game together. And well, I'll let you watch the opening cutscene and see for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much the outline. So yeah, let's get some gameplay in, and I'll walk you through it. One thing I am going to do though is I'm going to cheat a little bit. I know a cheat that allows you to get the most powerful weapon in the game from the get-go, so I'll just put that in. And so yeah, just for review's sake, as you can see, as Scott, I've already maxed him out at level 16, and I'll just start off on the first level. Now the cheat that I input is basically allows you to get the power of Love Sword to start off with, as you will see in a minute. There you go. So basically this is a side-scrolling beat-em-up that's a homage to all of the beat-em-ups of the old era, like River City Ransom, Double Dragon, all that kind of thing. And it's just a fantastic game. I am cheating a little bit using the sword, so I'll throw that away. Yeah, you can use weapons. It's basically just a side-scrolling beat-em-up that's emphasized. It just emphasizes co-op. Unfortunately, though, my main gripe with this game, unfortunately, well, that was a complete fail. My main gripe with this game is the fact that there is no online co-op. You can't go online and play with other people. This is strictly one of those couch co-op games, which was a shame, and I believe I'm not the only person who was annoyed with that. But the price point on this game, I mean, for what you get a pretty in-depth fighter with a really good leveling system, and for only 800 points, which is 10 quid. And what you get is in my opinion, an absolutely fantastic fighting game. And you know, 4 characters plus the ones that you can unlock. You can unlock also Nega Scott, which is Scott's negative persona. Once you finish the game with all 4 characters, But this is not an easy game. I'm doing fairly well on the basis that I'm level 16. But when you first start out on level 1, which I might show you. When you start out at level 1, it's not easy. You really get your ass handed to you in the first few, in this level. It took me 4 times to get through this level when I first started playing, purely because they just kick the shit out of you, and if you don't have a huge move set when you start either. I have all the moves that you get as you level up as well, like bouncing on their heads and like this one, like that. I haven't actually finished the game yet. I'm currently stuck on the last boss, but I'm going to give him a shot later on. But yeah, also if you haven't noticed, the soundtrack, I have to point this out. I think this is one of the best game soundtracks, period, and it's in a downloadable game. It's not even this game isn't even retail, it's a downloadable title, and I think that this soundtrack is just brilliant, absolutely fantastic. It's the kind of thing, it makes you want to continue playing the level just to hear the music, in my opinion. You know, I want to play this level because I love the music, and everyone knows that a game with rather shitty music is kind of a massive, you know, you don't really want to be playing it. But yeah, I would highly recommend this to anyone who can get a group of friends over and play it 4-player. The 4 players you get Scott, of course, you get Ramona, and you get Kim, and I can't think of the other guy's name. The guitarist in the band, I can't think of his name. But yeah, he's the guitarist from the band, the Sex Bomb. I can't think of his name. But they're the 4 characters that you get, and then when you finish the game with all 4 characters, you can unlock Nega Scott. Also, as you can see up in the top corner there, you've got your health and a green bar, not a blue bar, sorry. And what that is that allows you to pull off special moves like that, and that drains it. And also, you can call knives, like so. And she will do a taunt for you, which is quite cool. So I'll show you that again. Oh. As you can see there. But I just love the artwork style. It's just brilliant. I won't be able to get through the whole level for you, unfortunately, in this vid. Actually, I might. 15-minute limit. I forgot. But yeah, as you can see, when you die, you then can use the rest of your blue meter, which is called your gut gauge, to kind of stay alive. And you also money. If I can get to the shopping district, which is just after this, I'll show you the shops as well. I probably should have picked up that sword, shouldn't I? Because I could have just ran through the game. Ooh, well, there you go. Also, if you run into these kind of doors, it's just like it's a homage to all the glitches that you used to find in the old games. You know, the game is like uberly glitched in places, and you can just get loads of money. You can see all the texture glitches and stuff. It's meant to be like that. It's just which I think is a nice little addition there. Right, so now we're in the shopping district. So then you can go into shops like that. And in these shops you can just buy bits and bobs. This is what I'm working to pay off. You can see I only need $100 left, and I can do that. But there's all kinds of shops. You can go in this one. In here you can buy health power-ups, as snacks as well. So let's buy an espresso, and that will go in your snack slot, which is over there. And then when you die, your snack will then up your health. So I need some health quite desperately, so let's get a latte. And another one. So now I'm much better, so I can... And you find these scattered around some of the levels. Each of the levels is based off of one of the X's that he has to fight. At the end of this one you've got, I can't think of his name, the punk dude. No, Can't think of his name. And then when you kill 5 enemies in a row, you start flashing as well, and that allows you to. You're a lot faster now, and your moves are quicker and all that. But yeah, there's shops all over the place. You can go in them. It's really just a homage to the old school beat 'em ups, and I think it's fantastic. I mean, the soundtrack is amazing. The soundtrack is out now, and I believe the band who did it announced that the soundtrack is going to be out everywhere on the 30th of August. But I've been listening to the soundtrack for ages now. I love looping the soundtrack. It's just fantastic to listen to. And if you guys haven't heard of Anna Managuchi, I would highly recommend finding them and listening to their work, because it is just absolutely brilliant. They are a fantastic chiptune artist. They really are. There's not quite anyone out there like it, and I can't recommend them enough. They're one of my favourite bands, and they're just fantastic. There's a secret highway here, which I'll show you guys after I've gotten rid of him. Another secret highway. Oh no, this is a shop. Okay. Don't ask me what these kind of things do, I'm not actually sure. Bionic arm. I don't want to waste my money. There's a shop there. Might not known about. But yeah, I can't recommend this game enough. The only things you should know about is that the game is hard to start with. It is not an easy game to start with. It is really quite difficult to start with. You will get your ass handed to you for the first round or so. But then when you level up, which you know, when you level up, it really gives you an incentive to want to continue playing. And the soundtrack as well, which is just fantastic. That's part of the reason why I bought the game, was just the soundtrack. See if I can get through the boss fight in 2 minutes. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this boss fight without oh, I've got my sword back, brilliant. This boss fight will be a doddle then. Alright, I've got just under a minute and a half to do this, so let's see if we can do it. But yeah, moral of the review, it's just a fantastic game, and I can't recommend it enough, so yeah. I really can't, it's fantastic. Oh, don't want to pause. There you go, Matthew Patel is his name. 2 seconds left. This is when the level gets a bit hard now. It starts to trash you a bit. There you go. Oh, and I got hit. And I got an achievement. But hey, that's the end of the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I just can't recommend this game enough. It's fantastic, really is. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.